Hi everyone, it's Killshot 99 Gaming. This is Play Dead Live Crossfire, VOX versus SLY, and you guys ready? You guys ready for some Play Dead Live Faction Wars in 2024? We're ready to go. We're gonna get this thing going. We've got a great match in store for you guys tonight. This is the final match before the Kills Cup. Next week we start the Kills Cup. It is a big deal. It's not only a mid-season tournament, it is just a brand new part of our culture. So the Kills Cup, the Legacy tournaments, longer seasons. Also, who knows? Not the Castle Strike. I know we're excited about the Castle Strike because we got that coming up this weekend, and we got Friday night. The attunement continues, but who knows what happens in a couple of weeks after the Kills Cup? We got a brand new little something for you guys that we have not done, and it is called the Midway Awards. So it is halfway through the season. And we're going to be giving some new awards out and some midpoint awards. So this is the last chance to really score some of the PCP points before the Midway Awards. You guys excited about an award show? It's been like a year since we've done one. And the Max Awards is the big daddy of them all. That's like the Oscars. But this is going to be a lot of fun. So I think you guys are going to like just some acknowledgement, to tell everybody how great of a job that all of you guys are doing. Ron, I heard that there will be a mid-season dance competition too. So you might want to start getting ready. I have yet to see a dance video from Ron in some time. So what do you guys think? Leave it in chat like the latest dancing video challenge that we should do. I think we got to get back to our roots, everybody. All right, take you to the standings. You guys can see this is kind of the midway standings. We got Arc, we got Vox, we got Mir, we got Sly. And that does tell us that the matches are already decided next week. So on Monday night, we got Mir traveling to Team VOX. Mir's going to be traveling to Team VOX. The winner advances to the finals. The loser will be playing the following Monday in the third place match. And then Wednesday night, we got Sly traveling to Team Arc. 20 wins. They've been pretty crazy so far. But we're going to find out a little bit about Sly tonight. We'll see if Sly's been practicing, because whoever wins on Wednesday night goes to the finals. Whoever loses will play the other person that loses on Monday night. So, as Trigger said, it is date night, baby. We also got some super chats up there. I'm not going to forget my super chatters, the Green Team, the Patreons, all of our supporters of the channel in year number 5. We got Bones. Good luck tonight, Vox and Sly. Let's go. And Valar. Hello, Kills. 99 Army. Great Minds channel members, sponsors, PDL, trivia, players, bundle, box, burn coin. Let's get to it, everybody. All right. You know something we haven't done the last couple weeks? We haven't give you guys a sneak peek into the PCP Awards. Updated PCP Awards, everybody. Take a look at the Bombers. We got Dal and Valar tied for first place. Bomber of the Midway, maybe? We'll see. DZ, look at JJ, the captain. Crimson Tide trying to make a run, but JJ with a nice lead there. Range Rover, Julia then Dimes, 1 and 2. Submarine, like we said, the captain, 16 Wave Awards. That's pretty crazy. It's 16 Wave Awards, but Cat's got 10. Most via Legendary. Cannonball Run, we got Justice and we got Craven Light. Take a look at the Temple. Justice and then B-Dub. Take it back up top. The Animal and Shaman Sheila tied neck and neck for the Ace Award. Father Ron ruffling some people's feathers. Pope and Valar and Moonshot tied for second. Father of the Stealth Bomber, Ron going for the Top Gun 7 times. But look at the captain. She's a Captain Fighter Pilot and a Captain Submarine and a Captain DZ. JJ all over the place. Who makes them surrender? Father Ron. 8 surrender white flags. Bones, Craven, and Moonshot tied for second. Watchtower. The captain. In the Watchtower too? Good God, JJ. Leave some for somebody else, will you? Craven. Second place with the 9 award. Strawman. Crimson Tide and Craven Tide. A little bit of thievery. Father Ron. Ocean Man, Valar, and Bones tied for second. And then look at those bullseyes. Kel and Craven Light, and you got B-Dub up there as well. So great job to all of y'all in these PCP categories. So, once we get to PCP categories, it's time to do a little something. If you're not playing tonight, if you're Arc, and if you're Mirror, it is roll time, baby. Tell them, Ron. All right, Arc and Mirror, give me those numbers from 1 to 20. This is for a pack in the January box opening event. We got a Castle Strike. We got a box event. We got a lot of stuff going on in January. Holidays are behind us, baby. It is time to get back to the serious things in life. Play Dead Live. All right, let's see who's tuning in for a shot at one. Accumulate these packs. Y'all got to get your hands on them. Best packs are free packs, in my opinion. All right, here we go. We're going to roll them out. Two, 3, 9, 15, and 17. Look at that, Kel. Kel wasted no time taking that pack. Just like that. Congratulations, Kel. It's the extra exclamation point. See that? It's like screaming it. The top of your lungs. All right, take it to tonight's Epic War Bundle. Take a look, and these have new items in there. Now, remember, a lot of these new items, like, things that you guys are rare. So, not everything that's new is going to be in here. Take you up top with a silver bundle. I'm going to go Elixir Extreme, Steel, Enrage 2, Dragon Smoke, 5 post-battle pet revives, Graphene Carbine, 1 of each of your waxes. Take you down to the Red Zone, Wicked Red, Rage, Raise Glyph, Combat Orbs, Red Summon Skin, Savage 6, Mag 7, Super 8, Hostile 9, and Terror 10s. Also, several people upgraded weapons and gear since the inventory. That's why I'm starting to get requests again for some of these skins. Some people have not. Some people have upgraded. Now, again, you're officially going to upgrade them on the portal when the portal launches, but you can upgrade your weapons. You can upgrade your pets. And as long as you message me and I get the confirmation of it. Take you over to the gold. Wicked Blue. Healing Moonshine. Fortify Glyph. Gold skins as discussed. There's your weapon upgrade. E3. Seal and Thrill. Gold summon skins. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go double bottom bonus, y'all. As long as you guys light up the screen with 999s, I feel like that bottom row should be doubled up. 2 Mag 7, 2 Super 8, 2 Hostile 9s, 2 Gold Summon Skins, 2 Max Seal, 2 Seal and Thrill. Give you that Galaxy Glyph as well. Go over to the green bundle. Energy Orb, Arrowhead, Spider Silk, Absorption, Disaster, Epic Armor Skin, and that's right. I know you guys need those Sly Smokes. Let's go double bottom on the bonus. 2 Chill and Thrill, 2 Sly Smoke, 2 Heal Smoke. Take you up top. Standard recipes are used to do your official upgrades. Mythic Summon Skins, Colossal Summon Skins. Why is the healing, the health tonic up there? Because it is rare. And it is important to get rid of things like sickness. And it doesn't count against your move. You can use immediate health tonic. And what I think, let me know if y'all disagree. I think this is the most beautiful trinket we've ever put into existence. There's a story behind it. And the story is, this is a peace dove. And the peace dove is waging into war. H3, D15 is the strongest damage piece of gear we have rolled out since the Purge. It allows you to upgrade damage. B7, AP5, and a brand new passive / active ability called Mar. Mar, Nuke, Maul, and Strike. I put out a memo today, are all passive abilities that just happen naturally for you, but now you can activate those abilities also to get a little extra boosted damage. So if you want to add some boosted damage at the end of your attack, instead of saying Rampage or Sizzle or Haze, you'll say Mar, and that will give you a bonus damage effect based on how much Mar you have. All right? Same thing with Strike, same thing with Nuke, same thing with Maul. But you also get this effect 24/7 as well. But sometimes you can just juice it up a little bit. So we got a lot of people picking up this trinket tonight, as they should. And when the box event comes out and you get a chance to get more moxes, like the Argon mox, that'll give you more Mar, and it'll help you stack rank higher to give you even more damage. Kel, we've got a lot of people picking up these bundles tonight. Let's see what we got in store. I don't know. I might be pretty excited about these and then get that excitement to carry over, because you guys know we're doing a little something else tonight too. And this is the only chance in the month of January that you are going to get. So I would strongly suggest check your inventory, because a lot of y'all are on zeros when it comes to snowstorms, when it comes to grizzlies, when it comes to unicorns. Take a look at what you have in stock when it comes to St. Elmo's. Because especially if you win in the first, well, even if you don't win in the first round, you still got a consolation match. You guys got big matches coming up next week, and you don't want to be out there throwing cataclysms, in my opinion. I think specialty grenades have changed the entire game. So take a look at the bundles. We got Dimes, Trigger, Jim, B-Dub, Bones, Ron, Jules, Flyrod, Craven, Cat, Valar, Samurai, Football, Crimson, Busy, Justice, Dow, Die, Pope, and Kel, all rocking tonight's Mar trinket. All right. Now, I know a lot of y'all showed up for this, because there's some excitement when we do get to, but you know, sometimes we do put some extras in there. But it usually depends on kind of like the sound meter. When you guys are really loud, like, come on, make a little noise. Make a little noise for the Super Bomber bundle. Here we go. Starting from the oh my. You're a mean one. Looks like we got Grinch. Now keep in mind, I'll get to Grinch and Unicorn in a second. They are solo. But you like Wedding Crashers? 16 of them. At this point, y'all should all be throwing at least Wedding Crashers. This is the lowest grenade in the bundle, and you got 16. Take it up to the next tier. That's D300. Look at the next one. Goliath. I'm giving you 16 Goliath. And now the core 12. 2 Oracles, 2 Vapor, 2 Seismic, 2 Lithium, 2 Snowstorm, 2 Rapture, 2 Elmo, 2 Red Eye, 2 Dud, 2 Glitch, 2 Gen, 2 Top Hat, and 1. Remember, these are 1. 1 Unicorn and 1 Grinch. So you should have an idea who's stocking these. Giving you 2 on one side, 2 on the other. That is 4 monster grenades. And down at the bottom, 1 Grizzly, 1 Gavel grenade. So that whole bottom row, Grizzly, Unicorn, Grinch, and Gavel, 1 of each. But since y'all put a few 9s in there, I do have a couple bonuses we're going to add. I'm going to give you 200 loader grenades, 2 double whammos. These are the super whammo. And because I know you guys like to score, how about we go ahead and throw in another 2 Elmo. So this bundle tonight will give you 4 Elmo grenades. Hopefully that lasts you at least for the tournament, because we do one bomber bundle, and this is your chance to get your hands on it. And we're late in the month doing it. Usually we do it the first of the month. We're already like on the 10th because we want to get closer and closer to the tournament. All right. Kel, we got a lot of bombers tonight. Let's see and take a look at these because I said this before. Now that the inventory is out, if you throw a specialty grenade that you don't have, it will affect your score. And if it affects the outcome of the game, you will forfeit your Kills Cup match. We just put out an inventory. It is up to you to know your inventory. So make sure you get your pen and paper. You got your inventory printed out in front of you. And if you throw a Grinch, you better have it. Because these games in the tournament are going to be close. And the last thing you want to do is go back and tell your team, hey guys, Kills messaged me and we had to forfeit the match because I used some grenades that weren't in my inventory. Sorry, I didn't look. Imagine that. Imagine playing 3 hours, beating your opponent, going to the finals, and then having to forfeit. Kel, who do we got picking up these Super Bombers? All right, we got Dimes, Trigger, Julia Crimson, Samurai, Bones, Justice, B-Dub, Cat, Mirror Bank, Kel, Tiny and Football splitting it up, Busy and Sheila. There you can see Busy and Sheila right there. Oh, look at this. Good luck, Vox and Sly. Cannot lie. Bomber bundle is fly for Shaman and Biz Eye. Sorry, it's the best I could do. Busy. But I see what you made me do there. All right, good stuff, everybody. Good stuff. All right, let's get down to business. You guys ready to play? You guys ready to see some action? If you're just tuning in, you're watching the playback, let me tell you guys, this is the coolest strategy game you will ever play. It takes planning. It takes preparation. It takes sometimes flawless execution. We have laid the groundwork of an amazing game that you can play. It's not a first-person shooter. It takes brain power, and our players do it very, very well. So to all of our 999 Army, to all of our gamer fans that have not taken the plunge, all I'm going to tell you is buckle up for the portal because these players are amazing, amazing competitors. And you're about to see some good strategy, some good gameplay, and watch it all go down. Here we go, everybody. I'm going to take you down to SLY. Oh, you know, it's not SLY Swamp. It's the Craftsman Swamp. I know. So tonight, we're playing at the Craftsman Swamp because he owns it, baby. He owns that territory. If you're starting tonight, if you're Cat, Justice, Ron, Trigger, Bones, Dimes, Craven, or the Ocean Man, give me your pre-match buffs and I'll take you down to the Craftsman Swamp. The Deacon. We will have an announcement with the Deacon right after the Kills Cup. Got some good things lined up for you guys. I heard somebody is anxious and raring to go. All right, we got Bones. I got Trigger. I got Rod, Craven, Ocean Man, Dimes. We need to get Justice, and we need to get Cat. Now, don't lie. If you're playing tonight, how anxious are you to see the field and hear me do tonight's? I mean, it's pretty cool, right? When you see your little avatar up there, and it's like, oh, okay, we're back. All right, well, let's get down to it. Take it down to Craftsman Swamp, everybody. Here it is. Tonight's starting lineup is as follows. Starting out in the DZ, we got multi-time Defender of the Year. We got the Ocean Man in the house. Ocean Man be followed by former MVP, Father Ron in the DZ. Father Ron will be followed by Craven Light, also an MVP in the tank zone. Craven Light is sieging. He is the captain tonight, and they have chosen a battleship. Craven Light's going to be followed by Trigger in the rover zone. Trigger is the captain tonight. Trigger calling the shots. Trigger will be followed by Deadly Dimes. Deadly Dimes is challenging from the rover zone. Dimes going to be followed by Justice in the tank zone. And, of course, he's trailing behind that tank. Justice will be followed by the original OG Bomber, Bomber Bones. And Bones will be followed by Cat, who is sieging. Dr. Die will be the challenger tonight. So we're mixing it up just a little bit tonight. Remember, timers cannot be challenged. I will keep you on a strict time schedule because we want to play, we want to have fun, but we do want to get through the match at a reasonable hour. Let's start it out. Ocean Man, you're going first. I'm going to give you 20 seconds to start your move. Ocean Man beats the timer. We're going to start out with Cronin and Boss to Main Street. Ocean Man playing Boss on Main Street in 1. Maycap in 3. Going to go to Fantasy Island, and he is going to pass it. Fantasy Island with a pass. First of all, we're going to do the Cronin roll. Oh, let's get the Cronin roll up there, everybody. All right, he's looking for a 1-6 on a 12-sider to see if they can get that rage. 1-6 is what he's looking for. It is a 5. How about, round 5. Right after halftime, +1 rage for all of SLY. That's probably when you want it, too. All right, take you down to Fantasy Island, and let's see what we have in store. All right, we got 6 or more watchtowers, kill 1 or more Kangs, and destroy a wall, all by the end of round 5. Destroy 1 wall, light 6 or more watchtowers, and kill 1 or more Kangs. All right, let's move on to Father Ron. 20-second timer, Ron. All right, back it up. All right. They're going to replace 1 part of the mission with a random. Deadly Dimes. Which mission would you like to replace? All right. Not going to be killing any Kangs. But you will have to now cap 3 or more Kangs. Team VOX, destroy a wall, light 6 or more watchtowers, and cap 3 or more Kangs. All right, let's go back to Father Ron. Ron, if you want to keep that move, type same. Or change it. Ron does not want any negative effects to be put on his wall. So for this particular wall, you cannot. It's going to go boss to their chest. Ron playing boss in 1 with cap in 3. Seal Rage, St. Elmo to the Watchtower with some mass destruction. All right, we're going to light a Watchtower and a St. Elmo for 10 points. Meets all the requirements. Let's go over to Craven Light. 20-second timer, Craven. Timer is up. Beats the timer. Craven going to jump into Battleship and move to their DZ. Craven Light grabbing a cannonball. Going to steal Justice Colossal Kang. Ouch. Balls to their chest. Craven, balls in 1 with cap in 3. They drop a seal. Going to render Ron. Get rid of a couple pets for me, Ron. Scoring pets. Let's give him that Elmo. And then light that Watchtower. Giblets and Cinco. Giblets. Oh, I read it. Giblets and Cinco. All right, Battleship is good. Move to their DZ. Steal Colossal Kang. Cronin as well. Balls to their chest. Seal, Rage, Elmo. Let's check Cronin. Let's see if they get... Man, what if they double it up? That'd be crazy, wouldn't it? All right, here comes Cronin. Round number 8. There is no round number 8. There is no Cronin for Craven Light. All right, let's kick it over to Trigger. 20 seconds, Trigger. We got Trigger, Dimes, Justice, Bones, and Cat. Easily beats the timer. Thank you for that. Trigger's going to jump into Rover. How about a tire for Trigger? Move to Temple Steps. Mythic Kang to Ron's boss. Mythic Kang's possible 63. Seal, F5 Snowstorm to the wall with Lost Vest and some mass destruction. That'll be double grenade damage on her first attack. And going Snowstorm. Red, blue from Craven. Rover, movement. Mythic Kang is good. She gets the seal. Big grenade with the Lost Vest. Mass destruction. Craven playing the red, blue. And that is going to hit Trigger for her gear, first turn gear absorption. So she takes no damage. All right, let's go over to Deadly Dimes. 20-second timer, Dimes. Dimes, Justice, Bones, and Cat. Easily beats the timer. Dimes going to jump into Range Rover. Tire for Dimes. Temple Steps. And playing a Colossal Kang. Make sure you guys are taking notes of who has upgraded pets. Colossal Kang, possible 73. Dropping a Seal and an Absorption. Furnace Wand. No Rage can be above 6 this round. Red Wands are out of play. Getting some Mass Destruction in the game. And a Navy to the Flame. Rover Movement. Colossal Kang, Wand, Seal, Absorption, Navy with Mass Destruction. All good, all within the timer. Let's kick it over to the king of the cannonball, Justice, 20-second timer. Justice, Bones, and Cat. You guys hadn't played in a while. You guys had a whole year to plan your move. Get it? Because it's New Year. Justice, go get into the tank. Cannonball for Justice. Going to drop Seal. Ghost Tank. Can't see him for 2 turns. You can't knock him out of his tank for 2 turns. Playing Nitrous, because he has to. Navy to the Flame. Tank, Ghost Tank, Seal, Nitrous, Navy, Mass Destruction. All good. OG Bomber Bones, 20 seconds. Do not. Don't do it, Bones. Don't do it. I thought you could put red gel in the grenade. Disable the Cyborg. Okay, you can do that. Bones, Cyborg disable. All right, let's go over to Cat. 20-second timer, Cat. Oh, my. Cat. Little MBS action. Learned it from Ron. But, hold on. Ocean Man cannot be targeted until next round. Fantasy Island is a 1-turn giveaway. It's a 1-turn giveaway, gets control. All right. Dime's going to be targeted. Dime says, I'll surrender. Either way, mission accomplished. Dime says, I'll surrender it. Ray's like, hey, better her than me. It's on her record. All right, so Cat getting to MBS, 200 points. Ruffled Feather for Cat. And a white flag for Cat. And we will see Cat at the end of round 3. All right, so at the end of the round, we got some things happening here. Let's rotate Angel and Dimes. Let's give them both a blessing. Let's give Father Ron a halo. All right, so DZ, I got VOX 25, SLY 0. Temple, Trigger and Dimes. Strawman 0, 0. Craven Light, Siege into DZ. And we're going to go ahead and put out that Dragon Stone. And Craven Light with a halo as well. And no points for VOX is 0, 0 because Craven Light is in the DZ. So that is actually a 0, 0. All right. Craven Light had slid over there into the DZ. So Ron, you guys are neutral, 0, 0, and both getting a halo. All right, so we're going to go to round number 2. Ocean Man does have control of his character again in round number 2. 20-second timer, Ocean Man. Easily beats the timer. Says, yeah, I'm going to roll back over to my DZ. Going to play Robe of Render. Ron, all pets gone. Thank you for being quick on that, too. Appreciate that. That was epic. Gold Kang to his boss. Ocean Man, possible 50 with the Gold Kang. Seal, Light a Straw Man. And Trigger, let me know if that Straw Man hits. Does hit. Let's light Straw Man number 1 over here. We're going to kick back to Ray. Ray's down to 90% because the seal is not materialized yet. So recap. Moves back. Robe of Render and Render gets rid of all Ron's pets. Gold Kang is good. Gets a seal that'll activate soon and lights a Straw Man. All good. Let's go over to the Messenger of the Lord. Father Ron, 20 seconds for you. We got Ron, Craven, and Trigger. Beats the timer. Gonna go Vines to Ocean Man. Scold. T10 Trixie to those Kangs. And Hinder Dimes. Ouch. Ouch. All right, give Dimes that -1 hinder. Craven Light, we got Vine, Scold, and T10 to both of them Kangs. Ron leaving no doubt. No doubt. Using the juice there. Red Tanner, Gold Tanner. How about everything else? All right. So let's use Vines to Ray. We're going to get rid of that. We're going to take him down to 80%. Skull's going to take him down to 70%. Skull is going to give Ron an absorption. Also going to light a Watchtower. Red Tanner is going to break Ron's absorption. And the Gold Tanner is going to break his seal. Crafty move by both players. All right, good stuff. Let's go over to Craven Light from the boat. Craven Light, trigger, dimes, and justice. Timer is up. Does not beat the regular timer, but he does beat the nerf timer. Craven Light's going to move to their O zone. Red King to my boss, Ma. Craven, clarify whether that's Main Street or my. You had one job, and it was either an S or a Y. Main Street. All right. To Main Street boss. I'm glad I asked. Because, you know, in the South, it might have been to my boss. My boss. Right. All right. Pet Repel. T10 Trixie. To Ron and their Kang with an MD2. All right, let's get that red Kang. And Ray, I said 50. I keep trying to short you out of your gold Kang, but that's 55. Craven's is 50. So Ray has a gold Kang, which is 55. Craven has a red, which is 50. All right, so the gold-blue trigger is for Ron or for the Kang? All right, so I'm assuming both. Ron's going to play a Tanner, and they're going to play a gold-blue. All right, so one Tanner used up. And gold-blue for Ron. And the gold is going to break Craven's seal. All right, movement. Red Kang, Pet Repel. Trixie split up. Tanner stops one. Gold blue stops the other. Gold hits Craven, breaks his seal. All right, let's go from Craven Light over to Trigger. 20 seconds. Trigger, dimes, and justice. Timer's up. Beat the timer. Going to move to their DZ. Scold Ocean Man and Max Seal to Ron. M7 Trixie. To the Kangs on Main Street. And Trigger, is there something else you were going to add? It started with an I. All right. Craven Light, you got Scold Ocean Man, M7 Trixie to those two Kangs. I'm going to take your first answer of no. All right, Ocean Man. Going to use a prevention for Colossal Kang. Other one hits. All right, so we got 3 Kangs there. Colossal safe. The gold is not safe, Ray. Ray's Gold Kang is out of play. We still got 2 there. Scold is going to give her a absorption. And we're going to light Watchtower. Number 3, we're going to take Ray down to 60%. All right, Deadly Dimes from the Temple. 20 seconds, Dimes. Got Dimes and Justice. Timer's up. Beat the timer. Move to the DZ with a Pet Repel. Raynu to light a Straw Man and to hit their Kang. F4 Top Hat to the wall. And Revolt to trigger. So trigger, that means you can't use a T10 because of the Revolt. So Raynu is going to hit 2 targets. Going to light a Straw Man, and then the second one would go to your Kang. Then a Top Hat to the wall. If it takes down a black block, it'll light a Watchtower. Ron, prevent the wall. Trigger for a Tanner. All right. Prevention to stop the grenade. All Tanners are out of play. We do like a Watchtower. 3-2. All right, movement's good. Repel is good. Rainu stopped. But then, sorry, we don't light a Watchtower. We light a straw man. Rainu's going to light a straw man. Movement's good. Repel. Rainu for a straw man. Kang is stopped. Top Hat is stopped. Revolt goes through. Let's go over to Justice. 20 seconds, Justice. Timer is up. Nerf timer is up. This will be for a 25% nerf. 10's already locked in. $25 nerf. Beats it. This 10% nerf is locked in. All right, move to the temple. Scold Array, Dragon Smoke, F5 Trixie to the Kangs, and Amplify. So scratch the first little bit before the word move. We'll start with move. Move to temple, Scold Array, Dragon Smoke, F5 Trixie to the Kangs, and Amplify. All right, so Scold hits. We're going to take Ray down to 50%. Going to light Watchtower, number 4. Gold Blue from Bones. Bones cannot play Gold Blue, so I need another person, Craven. She's disabling a cyborg. All right, Gold Blue from Dimes. The gold will hit. It'll break his absorption he got from Scold. And the Amplify and the Dragon Smoke goes through. All right, that is the end of round number 2. Captains, give me your round 3 subs, please. Justice with the temple. No temple. For SLY, it is vacated. Craven Light, dimming the ozone. Strawman, 10 points for SLY, 0 for VOX. DZ, 25-25. Neither team neutralized, both teams reinforced. Ocean Man heading out. He's like, you guys couldn't kill me, could you? He was okay taking that damage. Chop and Chad coming in for the messenger of the Lord. Ron able to get a couple halos before he went out. All right, so the order is going to be as follows. It'll be Tiny, Chad, Craven, Trigger, Dimes, Justice, Bones, and Cat will both get turns this round. All right, so before and we lost another dearly departed Kang last round too because of the Trixies. So there's still one remaining, but Craven lost his. But we do still have a Colossal up there. Tiny, give me your buffs. So at the start of round 3, we are going to cap a Colossal Kang. Be 73 points. We will cap a Kang. Tiny, you give me some buffs? There you go. All right, the order will be Tiny Chad, Craven Trigger, Dimes, Justice, Bones, and Cat. If you're not playing at the moment, take a second to F5 and refresh just to make sure you're current. Tiny, your move, 20-second timer. Beats the timer. Tiny, Boston Main Street. Tiny with Boston 3. Capping 5. Playing a Healing Seal. Mass Destruction 2. And Inferno to Strawman Trigger. Thank you for that. It hits. That is Strawman number 3. That is going to break Tiny's gear absorption. All right, let's go over to Chop and Chad. Before we do his move, we're going to cap Ron's, the 63-point Kang. We're also going to cap their first boss. Flags are 1-1. Chop and Chad, you're on the clock, 20 seconds. Chad and then Craven. Easily beats the timer. Thank you for that. It's going to go boss to their chest. Chad playing Boston 3, capping 5. A little bit of Dragon Smoke. Absorption, Navy to a straw man, and mass destruction. All right, we're going to put out a straw man. Get the absorption. Boss is good. Smoke is good. Absorption is good. Grenade is good. Ability is good. Chop and Chad is good. Speaking of good, let's go over to Craven Light. 20 seconds, Craven Light. But we're going to cap your boss first. Flags are now 2-1. Timer starts now. Craven Light, Trigger, Dimes, and Justice. Timer is up. Nerf timer incoming. Beats both. Going to use Cosmic Guard to Blaze and a minion to Chop and Chad. No scoring pets with minion by your side. Ooh, he looks evil. Blaze to that straw man to light up number 3. Max Seal and Inferno and amplify the wall. Trigger. Trigger says wait. Blaze and Minion, Max Seal, Inferno, and Amplify. All right. That's a pretty good move. That's a really good move. Gonna make one straw man disappear, and they're gonna intervene the other one, Craven. So neither one of them are lit. Impressive. Impressive. Dynamo and Strawman. Keeps us at 2. Right? All right, well, let's take it back to Trigger. 20-second timer. Beats the timer. Gonna go tank zone. Dune to Strawman. Take Strawman down to 1. Pet Repel. Rage Delmo. To the Watchtower, 10 points. And that's going to light Watchtower number 5. And they're going to amplify the wall. Because, you know, one day somebody might hit it. It's always good to be amplified just in case. All right, let's go over to Deadly Dimes. 20-second timer dimes from the DZ. Dimes, Justice, Bones, and Cat. Timer's up. Nerf timer started. She beat both. She's going to move to the tank zone. Dark Boss to their chest. Dimes playing Dark Boss in 3 with cap in 5. Could be a bonus 25 if it caps. Going to hinder Justice to give him -1. Justice is invisible, so you cannot hinder him or target him this round. So pick another target to hinder. He is ghost tanking it. Going to hinder Trigger. Give Trigger a -1. And F5 Goliath to the wall. We got 8 mass destruction on it. And a little bit of amplify. Black block. And a green block. 2 blocks off the board for Deadly Dimes. Let's go over to Justice from the tank. 20 seconds, Justice. Timer is up. Beats the timer. Thank you for that. Going to play a Pet Repel. Going to play Slater to put a seal on that watchtower. Going to hinder Dimes. Dimes now at a -2 hinder. E3 Elmo to the watchtower. Craven gonna back it up. No hinder on Dimes. Keep her at 1. Justice, you get 1 pet. And that's all you get to play. You want to keep Slater or you want to play a different pet? All right, going to keep Slater, so we are still with that. The Pet Repel's been removed. The hinder's been removed. And the attack goes back in time. All right, Bones, you are now free to move about the country. 20 seconds. You are no longer disabling. Beats the timer. Staff of Sable. Move to the temple. Neither Bones nor her pets can be the effect of negative smokes. I'm going to drop Seal. I'm going to play Kruger, put out a Watchtower. Got Chad like, who let Craven play? I love it. Love the back and forth tonight. So Staff of Sable, move to the temple. Kruger, Seal. S6 Goliath loaded to the wall with Mass Destruction. Trigger says wait. All right, so we're going to put out a Watchtower with Kruger. Takes them down to 4. Red-blue from Justice. Each team with 1 blue remaining. Bone's going to take 10 damage before her Seal resolves. She's at 90% from the red-blue. And the Goliath is stopped. Final move of round 3. Cat, you're out of the portal. 20-second timer. Beats the timer. Going to use Voyage, splash Bones out of the temple. Wave award for Cat. Going to take their sub out of play. All right, Voyage to move her out. Enter the temple. Mythic Kang. Chad's boss. Could be worth 63. Drop a Seal. Raged Elmo and Mass Destruction. Craven says wait. Tiny going to prevent the Elmo. So no Watchtower. Watchtower still 1-1. That is the end of round number 3. At the end of round number 3, Justice and Cat securing the temple. Strawman, 5 points for SLY, 0 for VOX. DZ, 25-25. Give a halo to Chop and Chad. Give a halo to Tiny. All bonuses have been added. Let's go to round number 4. Tiny. Last round of the first half, 20-second timer. Tiny, Chad, Craven, and Trigger. That is correct. You do. It's 4-1. All right, beats the timer. Mythic Kang. Tiny's boss. Could be worth 63. Pet Repel. Amplify. And Strawman. Strawman number 2. Going to break Tiny's seal, but it does all hit. Kang, Repel, Inferno, Amplify. All done within the timer. Let's go over to Chop and Chad. 20 seconds from the DZ. Chad, Craven, and Trigger. All right. And that should have been... They do have their sub, so let me move the right sub, because Kat did clarify she moved the other sub, so he doesn't have to move. All right, he is a ninja, and it is releasing the sub to hit the wall. All right, who has ninja stats? Quickly. I feel like it is a stealthed. Can't see it. Two turns, one block, maybe. Three turns, one block, not preventable. All right. Two blocks. I think 2 blocks. I'm going to go 3 turns, 2 blocks. Yep, 2 blocks. That's it. All right, so we are in round 4. So in round 6, 2 blocks at the start of Dragonstorm. All right. Releasing the sub. Subs are out of play. Round 6. 2 blocks. It is invisible, not preventable. Keep that in the back of your mind. Craven Light, you're up. 20 seconds. Craven Light, then trigger. Timer's up. Beat the timer. Craven decides to move this turn. Going to go ship with Nitrous. That is his potion. He immediately shatters a Dragonstone. So not only is it dimmed, it's also shattered. Inferno to Strawman. It's going to light Strawman number 3. That is going to get rid of his seal. And he's going to play Sizzle on their Ozone. Now the first Sizzle, 10% damage to anybody entering that. Movement. Ghost Ship. Nitrous. Shatters the stone. Inferno. And Sizzle to the Ozone. Let's go to trigger. 20-second timer. Timer's up. Beats the timer. She's going to go to the rover zone. Orb of Jet. So Dimes, any scoring pets you play are going to be cut in half. Going to use Marty to rebuild a stone. It's going to be her attack phase. Legendary. Pet, going to use Orcus to splash the straw man. That is for the entire game. Correct. Going forward. So it is not retroactive. It's from this point going forward. Movement. Jet. Pet. Marty for the rebuild and a hinder to Bones. Let's go to dimes. 20 seconds dimes. Beats the timer. She's going to move to their O-zone. Primus S6 Wedding Crasher loaded to the wall. Going to sizzle their O-zone. Second sizzle. Be 20% damage to anybody that enters that zone. S6 Wedding Crasher. Does hit. Dimes with 1 point of hinder. No amplify on this part of the wall. S6 Wedding Crasher with mass destruction. Green block and a blue block. Justice from the Ghost Tank, 20 seconds. Justice, Bones, and Cat. Timer's up. Nerf timer starting. Beats the Nerf timer. Dune to Strawman. Chill Smoke to the O-zone. S6 Snowstorm loaded to the wall. Larvy's Lance. All right, so it's going to deal D10. DI, all stats cut in half. Craven going to play Insania. All right. It is a D10 dime, so it means the D10 has to go through. He has a seal. So the seal hits. Larvae's Lance has no impact. Insania will have an impact, but he's in the tank. Read the description of Larvae's Lance. D10 DI. All damage stats cut in half for a turn. So Insania's going to cut it to an S3, but Justice has no, it has to hit. Larvae's Lance cuts all the player's stats in half for the turn. Yeah, hold on a second. I'm going to go to source file. Yeah, we're good. There's a comma in the wrong place. So there's a comma when we purge the stats. It should be D10, comma, DI, not D10, DI, comma. We're going to change that. So when the stats got purged, it is a D10 Lance that is also a DI. Because it is a DI, it doesn't have to hit. Or you get the point. All right, so it is a D10, because it used to be a D30. So when it was a D30, the punctuation was correct. So it is a D10 weapon that also is used as a DI to lessen the stats. So, not like the legends that you play on your turn that you activate that must hit. All right, so Larvae's Lance. All damage stats, player and pet, cut in half for one turn. So it doesn't cut the stats of the rage. Does cut the stats of the damage. Therefore, it will cut the stats of the grenade in half, but keep the rage. So Justice is S6. We're in round 4, makes it S10. Correct. Craven Light playing Insomnia is going to take it down to an S7. S7 Navy. With Mass Destruction and Amplify. Remember, Snowstorm is a higher power grenade. It's a 280. Close. But you might have needed a little bit more. S7 Navy with Mass Destruction and Amplify. Black block. 15% of a green block. 85 green remaining. Snowstorm effect will still kick in. Six-sider. It is number 6. Probably pretty good. Final block is frozen. All right, quick recap. Dune to Strawman. Chill Smoke. Dune take us down to 1. Chill Smoke. It's going to get rid of 1 tick of sizzle. S6 No Storm keeps the rage. That was important. If the rage would have been deducted, probably would have done what it was supposed to do, or what they intended for it to do. But because he gets the boost from the tank, Craven still played Insomnia. Still enough to get the black block off the board. Let's go from Justice over to Bones. 20 seconds, Bones. Bones going Colossal Kang to Main Street. Possible 73. Pet Repel. M7 Trixie loaded to the wall, and their Kang, and sizzle their Ozone. Trigger hits or wait. Hits. All right. Kang is gone. 63-point Kang off the board. A little bit of wall damage coming in with the Trixie. Seven after mass destructions, getting you 35%, Bones. 65 remaining. All right, and then let's go over to Cat. Final move of the first half, 20 seconds. Timer's up. Did not beat the timer. 10 seconds off. Mythic Watcher, Dragon Smoke. Mythic Watchers, 20-point play. So not only is the wall sealed, Craven, there's also a Watcher there afterwards. A seal and a Watcher. Amplify. Glitch Grenade. Gold blue. All right, Mythic Watcher, Dragon Smoke. Grenade is stopped. And Amplify. And that is the end of the first half, everybody. Captains. Give me your subs. Got Cat and Justice in the Temple. Strawman, 5-0. Football for Tiny, Joe in the Ozone. Dime's losing all of her seals. Amy using elevation on Tammy. All right, over on the other side, we've got Crimson for Chad, Diana in the ozone. All right, so we're going to have football, Crimson, Craven, Trigger, Dimes, Justice, Bones, Cat, Animal, and Dr. Die is going to be the order. So we'll start out with football, but before football's turn, we got a 63 and a 73-point Kang. Got a third flag. 3-1. I do have Animal's first move. He should be here. If he is not, his move has to be played line for line. So we'll find out shortly. And let's start out with football. 20-second timer football. Beats the timer. Football going to play Boston Main Street. Playing in 5, cap in 7. We'll play Torment on Dr. Die. Dr. Die is starting at 80% health because of the sizzle. Football playing sizzle. And that is going to remove her from the ozone. Inferno to Strawman. It's going to light Strawman. And it's going to get rid of Football's gear absorption. All right. So he plays Boss. He plays Torment. Plays the Sizzle ability. She started the game. There were 2 Sizzles in that zone. She's at 80%. He plays a 3rd Sizzle. She's removed from the zone, and that zone cannot be occupied as long as there are 3 Sizzles. Everybody understand Sizzle? All my plizzles understand Sizzles, faux shizzle? Gizzle. All right. Now that that's established, at the start of Crimson's turn, we're going to cap Chad's Boss. That is going to give VOX a 2nd flag. Crimson from the DZ, you're on the clock. Beats the timer. Dark Boss to their chest. Crimson in 5. We'll cap in 7. Dark Boss could be worth an extra 25. A little bit of chill smoke. Let's get rid of one of those sizzles. E2 Elmo to the Watchtower. She's going to play a sizzle of her own. E2 Elmo to the Watchtower. Another 10 points. And a 5th Watchtower. All right, all done within the timer. Let's go over to Craven Light. Craven Light, 20 seconds for you. Timer's up. Beats the timer. Craven going to move over to their tank zone. Talon Bones to the temple. A little bit of Heal and Seal. Max Spark Dr. Die. Inferno and a Shatter. It hits. All right, let's shatter that wall. We're at 65. We're going to shatter it down to 40. Inferno. And it's going to take Craven down to 90. Because Heal and Seal is not resolved yet. After it resolves, it'll take him back to 100. All right, quickly move. Talon. Heal and Seal. Max Spark, Inferno, and a Shatter. Let's go over to Trigger. 20 seconds, Trigger. Beats the timer. She's going to move to the Bomber Zone. Steal. Amy's boss. No boss for Bones. Talon Cat to the temple. Going to chill smoke and going to sizzle the other side. All right, movement, steal, talon, chill smoke. And yeah, there's no attack in there. So Craven locked it in, it hits. So movement, steal pet, and I can't accept hit wall because I would assume you're punching the wall with no grenade. All right. So you literally punch the wall. Hopefully your hand is not hurt. Let's go over to dimes. 20-second timer dimes. Beats the timer. All right, going to break out the Misery Mantle. Steal an upgraded scoring pet and play it. Even if you've already used one. So she is stealing Crimson's Colossal Kang. So it's a 73-point Kang. They said, wait. Crimson going to play Ankh of Asia. Pet loses all upgrades and becomes basic color. So it is a regular Kang. Horus from Justice. Out. The move's already done, so I'm gonna say the only thing that would have been better than that is you should have Felicia'd the hell out of that. Because you can't steal what you can't see. But she's like, nah, you can have it. You can have it. Just have the lower version of it. Somewhere Crimson is yelling in chat right now to Cat. I told you I could have SLY shawled that shit. I want to be a fly on the wall in VOX chat. Tammy, how does that feel? Oh, too soon? Too soon. Sorry. Sorry, Tammy. All right, back to the game. All right, Misery Mantle. And they get the regular Kang, put on Football's Boss, Slater to their wall. Or Slater to their watchtower. Chill Smoke the Ozone. Let's get rid of one of those sizzles. They're going to max spark Dr. Die again. She's stuck in place. And then a Horus to the Wedding Crasher. To stop the shot. All right. All is resolved. Let's go to Justice. 20-second timer, Justice. Everything would have worked. Tammy, the SLY Shaw would have worked, and the Ankh of Asia worked. I don't know what you're typing. All right, does not beat the timer, but he beats the nerf timer. Go to the temple. Temple is kind of occupied, but you do get to go to the temple steps. Thraxus, give yourself an E3. In round 6. All right. The Unholy is range bound. So because you went to the temple, the Unholy Smoke is not range to get rid of the sizzle. You got to be within 15 yards. So because you move first, no effect. Thraxus is good. Go to the temple. Wicked Rod. Chill does not have range. That's why you can play it. M7 Goliath to the wall and sizzle their zone. All right, so you do still get a second sizzle. Thraxus, no big deal. Wicked Rod is in play. That'll resolve next turn. M7 Goliath will hit. Animal is going to evoke it. So cut it to an S4, half a Goliath, and it will amplify it. %85 green. Get the 85% green. And you get 35% green. I got you at 65 green. So 65% of a green block left up on the board. And sizzle should be good. One sizzle in one O zone, two sizzles in the animal zone. And we cap Dimes' boss as well. So the flag should be 4-2. All right, let's go over to Bones. 20-second timer, Bones. Bones, Cat, Animal, and Doc. Going to play Ward to Animal. Torment Justice. S8 Wedding Crasher to the wall. Put Hinder on Crimson. Give her a -1. There is no unresolved chill smoke. He tried to play an unholy on a chill. All right, Ward is good. Torment is good. Hinder is good. S8 Wedding Crasher. Crimson playing Dark Mythic Blue. That is the final blue for both teams. And it's going to reduce your next grenade attack by 25%. And no one play. All right, let's go over to Cat. 20-second timer, Cat. Cat, Animal, and Dr. Die. Timer's up. Beats the timer. Going to move out of the temple and stay on the temple steps. Scold the animal. Torment the animal. Or torment the football, sorry. Scold the animal, torment the football. S6 Trixie to Kang and the Watchtower. And sizzle their zone. And it was a mythic, so Bones, even though you use absorption, you still lose your seal. All right. They're going to Judas the Trixie to Rod. So I'm going to scold Animal. And we're going to take Joe down to 90. The Sizzle is going to combust him out of the ozone. And it's going to take him from 90 down to 70. Takes 20% damage, and the ozone has 3 sizzles. The Scold is going to light a Watchtower, but there's a seal there, so it's just going to break the Slater seal. Cat's going to get an absorption. And because of the order of operations, remember, pets hit before grenades. So even though she was throwing the Trixie at the Watchtower, Scold hits. When Scold hits, that flame checks, and there was a seal there. So the flame breaks the seal first and foremost. So then the Trixie fizzles because the Trixie will not light a Watchtower. And then the Judas will go from the Kang to the Rod. All right, everybody got it? Sizzle happens, he moves out. She moves out. She plays a pet on Joe. It hits. Watchtower lights, it checks, breaks the seal. Then the grenade goes. Grenade does nothing. But then the other part of the grenade goes to Kang. That gets redirected. Rod dies. And Animal and Football is tormented. All right, a lot of stuff there. A lot of stuff to think about. Let's go to Animal. Animal, 20-second timer. All right, animal. Boss to their chest. Joe playing boss in 5, cap in 7. Going to go heel and thrill. S8, Goliath loaded to the wall. Heel will take him, heel and thrill, take him back to 90%. Thrill's going to make it an S9 Goliath with the 25% nerf from the dark mythic blue. All right, so this is going to be a pretty big nerf because we're going to go mythic gold and the dark mythic blue. 60% nerf after the sonars. Pretty good combo there. S2 Spruce Grenade with Amplify. You finish off the 40% of the blue block. We'll start you fresh. Like getting evoked. Yes, you do. So you get the equivalent of a S4 after the Cronin. %, of a blue block. I got you at 80% blue. 20% carryover. Crimson's going to use Chromica, get the points on the shot. All right, let's go over to Dr. Die. 20 seconds, Dr. Die. Beats the timer. She's going to go minion to football. Minion to football. Heal and seal. Absorption. Navy grenade to the ozone. It's acceptable. It's an attack. and Mass Destruction 2. Sizzle's got some power to it. She is no longer tormented. Craven Light does a hit. All right, Navy Grenade. Put out the sizzle effect, but at the expense of a full attack. Minions good, Healing Seal's good, Absorption Navy, and Mass Destruction. And that is the end of round number 5. The end of round number 5. Justice going to rotate into the temple. Bones in the temple. Got a very interesting game here. 10 points for SLY. DZ, 25-25. All right, take a look at the mission. Mission failed. So SLY, 50 points for the mission, and they will unlock the stealth bomber in the final round. I don't know about you. What are y'all's thoughts on Sizzle? Sort of makes pretty interesting strategies, right? Pretty good. I think this is going to be something to think about for the tournament. All right, let's get to Dragon Storm. Both teams qualified for Dragon Storm. Let's check it out. Looks like we got E2. E2. It's going to be the Rage on top of it. All right, so round 6. We got a submarine that's going to do some work. Ron says Sizzle is good for his steaks. There you go. All right. Speaking of Sizzle, let's see if football is on fire. Football, 20-second timer. You are tormented from the DZ. Orange Crush for Minion. Mythic Kang to his ball. Seal. And Hayes Justice. Haze will be a 5% nerf that will stack. Will stack until his next turn. Justice going to intervene the Orange Crush. And when he does, minion stays alive. Cannot play the Mythic Kang. Does get the seal. And the Haze ability. All right, at the start of Crimson's turn, we're going to take down 2 blocks for the submarine. Green block and a blue block. Crimson, you are up. 20-second timer, Dragon Storm. So E2 bonus. Beats the timer. Mythic Gideon. I'm going to put Torment on dimes. E1 Elmo. Give him the points for the Elmo. And light up Watchtower number 6. 6 Watchtowers lit. Gideon, Torment, Elmo, Mass Destruction, all good. Let's go to Craven Light. Craven Light with a E2 bonus as well from their tank zone. 20 seconds. Got Craven, Trigger, Dimes, and Justice. Timer is up. Beats the timer. It's going to move to their rover zone. Let me back up and assign the points real quick while we're still on our turn at the end of last round. Oh, we're good. We're good. I got it. I thought I missed one. I did. Hang on. Let me get a halo and a halo. There we go. Okay. Vines to Justice, QWERTY to Justice, and Haze to Justice. Vines, and we got a Silence Grenade, and then we got Haze. All right, Dr. Die is going to medic the Vines. Nice. QWERTY Grenade is going to break his seal. But he is still Haze, so he does have a minus 10% stacking. Only medic in the game. All right, let's go over to trigger. 20-second timer trigger. From their bomber zone. All right, trigger going to play Ancient. You'll double her personal mass destruction. She's going to Kimuri to the ozone as she can, because it is not sizzled. Torment the animal. S6 St. Elmo to the watchtower and shatter. So shatter is going to take us to $75 blue. Ancient, Kimuri, Torment, S6 Elmo to the watchtower, and animal with the evoke. And even though he evokes it, it cuts it in half, but it does still accomplish what it needs to accomplish. And it does light watchtower number 7. All right. Go from trigger over to dimes. 20-second timer dimes. Dimes is tormented. Got dimes, justice, bones, and cat. Dimes moving down to the bomber zone. Jin Shi is going to hinder Justice, Cat, and Doc. You can play Gritty. She's immune to any knockback or fear with Gritty out there. Seal and Thrill. Monster loaded. Going to haze Justice again. It's at minus 15. All right, so Warrior Enrage going to add 3, 4, 5, 6. S6 Monster is the damage. Trigger, S6, and she's got a point of hinder. I'll make it a F5. F5 monster. Hello, captains. All right, so Dr. Die is going to evoke it. All right, so one charge of evoke, we're going to take it from F5, 2.5, and we're going to take the monster to Cataclysm. And we'll add our mass destruction on top of it. Take 80% of a blue block, 25% of a red block, 75 red remaining, Team SLY. So you got one frozen block, and then you got two full blocks, and then you got 75. So there's 4 blocks still up there. Let's go from dimes over to a tormented justice. 20 seconds. Cannot enrage, but he does have F5, but a -1. So he does have an F4. Can't enrage, so there's no S6. All right, so we'll start out with Kruger. Kruger to put out a watchtower. Seal and Thrill. Going to shatter the wall. 75 blue, we'll take it down to 50 blue. So Thrill, bounce to Jin Shi. So F5, Goliath. After mass destruction, blue block, that's 50. Blue block, and then we got 50 red. 3.5 red to 3.75 red. Walls are almost even. That's after Thraxis. That's why you got the F5. You got 3 from Thraxis and 2 from Dragonstorm. Bones, you're up. 20-second timer. Beats the timer. Mythic Gideon. Arc Spark, Haze and Daze, Dr. Die. Nerf her and slow her down a little bit. Gonna put Hayes back on Justice. So he just had a 15% nerf. And now he's going to have a 5% nerf. Starting over. It stacks to his attack, and it starts over. So Justice back with another -5 to his damage. Bones, F4. 5-6. S6 Goliath. After mass destruction. Takes down 75% of a red block. Takes down a full red block. And takes down 50% of a red block. 1.5 remaining. Let's go over to Cat. 20-second timer, Cat. Cat, Animal, and Dr. Die. Cat beats the timer. She's staying on the temple steps. Minion to Animal. Seal and Thrill. H9 Monster loaded to the wall. She does get the Shatter. So taking that block down to 25% red. So we got 3 1/4 on one side. We got 1.5 on the other side. Animal is going to prevent the grenade. So no movement. She stays where she's at. Minion is good. Seal and Thrill. Big grenade shot. Animal shuts it down. All right, let's go over to the Animal. Animal is tormented. 20-second timer. Animal and then Dr. Die. Timer's up. Nerf timer started. %10 nerf. All right, he's going to go Orange Crush to the Minion and Kang to Boss. All right, Vox says wait. What do we got? Crimson's going to prevent it. All right. Minion stays. And last but not least, Haze and Days, Dr. Die, 20 seconds. All right, Dr. Die is going to move to the ozone and get in the turret. Mythic Kang to the boss. Possible 63. Going to shatter, which will get rid of the rest of that wall. So we got a fresh wall. 3 full blocks. Rage St. Elmo. Going to light Watchtower number 8. Movement. Turret. Won't matter because doesn't need the extra juice. Mythic Kang is good. Rage, Watchtower, and Shatter. And that is the end of round number 6. Captains, give me your final 4. Neither team earning an ace award. Might be the first time we've ever had that happen because of sizzles and movements and stuff. Bones and Justice in the temple. Justice with a gold orb. $100 points. SLY, 10 points for Strawman. I'm sorry, 15 points for Strawman. Crimson with a halo. Football with a halo. DZ was 25 all. I've got Trigger with a Occupy. I've got Dimes with an Occupy. Craven with a Siege. Julia, make sure Craven gets a bullseye for shattering the stone. I didn't announce that. All right, we're down to 1 round, everybody. A lot of fun tonight. It's good to be back. Crimson Trigger, Justice, and Cat. Over on the other side, Football Craven, Dimes, and Bones. Nobody's actually coming out of the game, so we'll be able to keep it where we got it. We do have a Stealth Bomber to unlock. Just know it's there. Now, Team SLY. I do have to tell you where the stealth bomber is parked. It is parked in the ozone. All right, so we're going to start out. Final round, everybody. So, Football Masters, start of your turn. You get a 45-point Kang, but remember, dime scoring pets are cut in half. So you get a 23-point Kang. And you get flag number 5. All right, here we go, everybody. Have fun. Final round. Football, you're on the clock. 20-second timer. Timer is up. Nerf timer has started. Football, Crimson, Craven, Trigger, Dimes, Justice, Bones, and Cat. Beats the Nerf timer. Kruger to the Watchtower and Chill Smoke. All right, so he's going to leave the zone. Get down here where the action's at. Woo! It hits. Oh, baby, T10 gavel. But it doesn't matter because of the snowstorm. Ouch. All right, Kruger putting out a wall. Chill Smoke. Getting rid of some sizzle. Big grenade hit. It is going to finish off that little bit of a red block, but then it stops. So we got a frozen block remaining. All right, so on the other side, we've got a 63-point Kang and Crimson's Dark Boss capping. So that's 5 flags to 3. And we'll put Crimson on the clock, 20 seconds. Crimson, Craven, and Trigger. Timer is up. Beats to timer. Skull to football, Vines to football. All right, Vines, then the pet. A little bit of dust to dimes. E3 Elmo and some shatter. All right, shatter. We're going to take you to 2.75. And cannot play the dust. Good call. Double smoke moves, just a warning. So no dust to dimes, because she did play the Vines first. Vines to football. Give Crimson a absorption. We're going to light up Watchtower number 8. Take football down to 80%. Scold. Elmo. Elmo is intervened, so does not like Watchtower number 9. Craven Light. 20-second timer. Timer is up. Nerf timer started. All right, Craven Light. Is able to get into stealth because there's only 2 sizzles at this point. Curtis to the wall, Super Thrill, Wedding Crasher to the wall with Ignite. Craven Light with the Top Gun. All right, so Curtis going to break the seal. Craven, big grenade, a lot of juice. Because it'll double up, but Cat's going to prevent it. But he still managed to get the Curtis through, which is probably as much as what he wanted. So he does get the Top Gun award. Curtis does his job. Grenade is stopped. Well played. Let's go over to Trigger. 20 seconds, Trigger. Trigger dimes. Justice. Timer is up. Nerf timer started. Beat both timers. Amari to the straw man. Super Thrill. Blue Spark, H9 Monster loaded to the wall. Amari's going to put out straw man number 3. It's be a 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Bones going to intervene it. So shutting down the grenade shot. All right, let's go over to Deadly Dimes from the Bomber Zone. 20-second timer dimes. Dimes Justice, Bones, and Cat. Beats the timer easily. Talon Football back to the DZ. Oh boy, that's, you know what? It's not that painful because it's only one block. Smart move to let it hit, actually. H9, lot of stuff, and she gets the wall down. Gold bar for Deadly Dimes. Let's reset the wall. All right, we go over to Justice from the Temple. 20-second timer, Justice. Beats the timer. Moxie to the straw man. H9, Super Thrill Blue Spark. Craven Light says wait. All right, let's Moxie that straw man. And then let's nerf this grenade, see what it comes out to be. We got 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We're going to nerf it 35%. Double sonar. S9 Navy. After we put mass destruction back on it, S9 Cataclysm. Two and 3/4. Ain't going to get it done because it's a Cataclysm. Let's take the 3/4. Take the block. And 45%, I got 55% of a red block remaining. A little bit over half a red block. Walls are still almost even. Sonar's a little better play this time around than the Larvy's Lance was earlier. Sorry, had to bring that up. I know it's painful. All right, let's go over to final move for Team SLY, Bomber Bones. 20-second timer. Her boss will cap. Flag number 6, 20-second timer. Dark Misha, Blue Spark, Dust to Cat. And thank you for being the only person so far to use a new activated ability. She's going to add nuke to it. Nine, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, S15, snowstorm with nuke. Black, green, green, and blue. Now, here's the problem, and you got a nice kick out of that nuke. Who knows why that block is not going to freeze? It happened a long time ago. Long, long time ago. I can still remember. Because Ron Holy Avenger that sucker 3 hours ago. All right, final move of the night. Cat, bring us home. All right, this is a good move at the end too. She had some options, but I think the glitch grenade was definitely the way to go. All right, so she's going to glitch grenade. They got one lit. It's going to flip to straw man. Gold bane to their wall. And Watchtower. Going to be Watchtower number 9. So Cat getting a 9 award. Getting a bonus for the Watchtowers at the end. Passing on the wall, but I think that's a better move. And rebuilding some of theirs with the bane. One blue block. And that, everybody, is where we leave it. Great match tonight. Great job. We're gonna have some math to do here. So, a couple things. Let's give Justice another blessing. Let's give Bones a blessing. Crimson and Football are going to split the PCP DZ 75 apiece. VOX 5 points for the wall. DZ 25-25. Count down these blessings. 7. So over on VOX's side, they didn't get a gold bar for it, but they did get the wall down. Let's go ahead and rebuild it. And then we'll take down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Let's go over to the other side. We got 4. So a slight wall victory. 1, 2, 3, got them down into the red. All right, looks like a good match. Obviously flags, but then there were some bonuses on VOX's side. We're going to do the math. You guys do me a favor. Tell each other they did a great job because I thought you guys played a great game. Give me about 5 minutes. You guys hang out, relax, and we'll do the math and see who won tonight's match. The final match before we go to Kills Cup on Monday. Monday night, we got Mir traveling to VOX, and some of these new abilities and new things are going to be in full effect. So we'll be right back. I'll tell you who won. All right, everybody, we are back. We do have a winner, and I'll go through the line-by-line breakdown. It was a great game tonight, I thought, especially with teams. This is the first one that we've really used all the new abilities and attributes and things, so I think this was kind of a teaser of what we can expect next week. And with the new abilities and the new things, who knows? You know, it's easy to make a mistake when there's new stuff coming out, and that's what the Kills Cup's all about. So let's start it out. We'll start out with VOX. VOX, we had Flags 600, SLY had 1,050. So a nice big advantage right there with Team SLY, 450-point advantage right out of the gate. We got to Walls. Walls was 1 second. Walls, 400 to 450. So not a huge advantage there, 50-point advantage. So we'll see. We'll see VOX. That was most of the damage right there, right? But then we got Strawman, and Strawman, 40 points for SLY, 5 points for VOX. They flipped it at the end. Kangs, we had 232 to 126. So it looks like SLY's running away with this thing, right? I mean, they got Walls, they got Flags, they got Strawman, they got Kangs. But hold on. Mind, Body, and Soul, 200 points to 0. That's huge. 200-point advantage right there. Then we get to Siege and Occupy. SLY, big Siege and Occupy, 250 to 150. But we get over to Watchtowers. Watchtowers, 325 VOX, 0 for SLY. So most of that damage right there is made up. Take a look at DZ. DZ, 150, 150. SLY still looking for more points. They did get a Dragonstone. There's another 25. Timers, dead even. Each team had 4 failures, 260 to 260. So at this point, we got a slight lead with SLY, 24-57 22. But we get to 22-16. PCP points. VOX, White Flag, Feather, Cannonball, Tire, Wave, 9 Award, Orb Award, PCP DZ, 325 points. Over on the other side, SLY, Gold Bar, Cannonball, Tire, Bullseye, Top Gun, PCP DZ, 250. So then we get down to the extras. Watcher, Dark Bosses, Elmos, and a minus 28 for a positive 77 for VOX. The other side, Dark Boss. The Mythic Gideon deduction. And the Elmo. We also had a Chromica on Team VOX. Very close, closer than you might have thought. But Team SLY edging out at home, 27-14 to 26-28. Even with all those flags, Team SLY with barely a 100-point victory. VOX beefed it up at the end. It was a nail-biter, a lot closer than you thought because of the flags and the Kangs, but the Watchtowers were huge. Team SLY did manage to, hey, a win is a win, right? 27-14 to 26-28. Congratulations, SLY, and a well-played game by both teams. I just want to say, you know, I saw some of the comments throughout the game. It's good to be back. Did it feel good to play Dead Live again? Because I thought you guys were awesome, and I am so looking forward to a tournament. We've got a night off tomorrow. We've got a great attunement story for you guys Friday night. A little bit of castle striking going on Saturday. I want it to be a very relaxing weekend because I want you guys to have time to plan. Because Monday night, Team Mirror, you're going into to VOX. And VOX looks good on the road. They look good at home. So it's going to be a tough challenge for both teams. Team SLY, You got to travel to see Ark, and we know how good Ark has been for the first half of the season. So great job, everybody. Awesome, awesome work. Felt good to play, to call the game. I'm going to get some rest, and I will see all of you guys Friday night. Have a good one, everybody. Peace.